Hi, I'm James Goodman, and this is Katie Taylor with the Goodman Taylor team. And today we're going to talk about how to stay in touch with your sphere of influence without being annoying. I think this is a huge topic for agents.
Oh,
I
yeah.
get scared, right? Most people never talk to strangers.
I'm scared.
Yeah, it's so much easier to talk to strangers. So how can we talk to our sphere of influence and stay in contact with them, which we know that is so vital, right? You don't want to be hunting for new clients, like brand new clients every day. It's so much easier when you get that phone call or that text
The
message.
cost of acquisition on a referral and a repeat client is 10 times lower than a new client.
Yeah. So what are the three things that we can do to stay in touch with our sphere?
So the first thing I always suggest is providing value. One of the things that we do on our team is we have events. We have a ton of events. So that way we can call our clients or we can text our clients or whatever and invite them to an event. That way we're hopefully getting face to face with them. But even if they don't come to the event, the invitation is key. Then after the event, we follow up with them. Hey, I really missed you at our movie in the park. I'd love to catch up with you. What's going on? And then we go into our Ford script, It's a great way to provide value and not just be calling and saying, hey, who do you know who wants to buy, sell, or invest in real estate today?
Yeah, I think that's one of the biggest things. And the agents on our team, they absolutely love that. They don't have to put on the event. We've already got these events. We've got this all dialed in. So they get to just call their sphere up. We've already got the event ready to go. We've got the flyer. We got all this stuff done. And they can just invite their people to an event that's already set up. So it makes it really easy for them.
It just makes the referral a lot more natural.
100%. It's a real low pressure touch. I mean, who doesn't want to get invited to a car show or an Easter egg hunt or, one of these things that we do? It just makes it so easy for them, for sure.
So the second thing I suggest to stay in touch with your sphere and not be annoying is to mix it up. Right?
Yeah, definitely. We really try to meet our clients with where they're at. And so I think it's great. Not everybody wants the phone call. I mean, making phone calls is a great thing. We've all had this drilled into us. You're going to come in and you're going to make calls between 9 and 11 every day. And that's great. But you got a lot of people that are at work and stuff like that. So it's okay to still reach out. You can leave a voicemail. But I think it's great. You hit them up with that text message. You go and you follow them on Facebook or Instagram. You can comment and like on their post, wish them a happy birthday through there. You can send DMs. So I just think the whole thing is, obviously we do a lot of emails. We even send out postcards for our events. So I just think it's so important this day and age that you're kind of hitting them from everywhere because they're getting it from somebody else. Whether you realize it or not, somebody else is already in front of them on Facebook and Instagram, and they're getting stuff in the mail, they're getting emails, they're getting text messages, they're getting phone calls. So you better make sure that you're also hitting them from all those angles.
Might as well be with you too.
Yeah, and you don't know which one's going to connect with them, at what point that message, resonates with them. Maybe it's the postcard, maybe it's the text message.
Right. One of the things we tell our agents is they may ignore you and they probably will ignore you, but it's really important that you're the one in front of them when they are ready and they do need you.
And so I think when you hit them with all these different things, right, the social media, the text messaging, the phone calls, the emails, when they're thinking about it, when they do need you, and you're in front of them in one of those different mediums, and so that you know that you're on top of their mind. And so I think it's a great way to approach that.
Definitely.
All right, and so our third tip here is to be consistent. You want to reach out consistently, but you don't want to overdo it, right? You don't want to just completely blow up their phone or anything like that, right? But we want to be consistent. That's a key, right? Is consistency.
Absolutely.
How are we going to do that?
Because like we said, you want to be the one that's in front of them when they're ready for you. Yeah. So one of the things I do is split up my people by the first letter of their last name. Yeah. And then I make sure that I'm hitting all of those people at least quarterly. I don't want to be overbearing with them. I don't want to be annoying them. I don't want to be in front of them every week, but I'm also going to be consistent with it. The other thing I think is just making it relevant. If I'm on social media and I see that something happened, I'm going to DM them, even if I just DM them last week. Because it's not like I'm calling them every 3 days saying, hey, I need a referral. Who do you have? I'm talking to them about something relevant in their life, but at the same time, I'm staying top of mind with them.
It's this balance of kind of following them and seeing what's going on and just being a normal human, right? And acting like a normal human. But then I think, we really rely heavily on our systems and our processes and our database. And so I think for some of those scheduled touches, right, we have that in our database so we know what to do so it doesn't get overwhelming. A lot of new agents, they don't understand that. And I think it's easy when you only have a few people in your database. But my gosh, when you've got hundreds of thousands, it can get a little much trying to keep up and figure out who have I been talking to without skipping anybody or making sure you're kind of going overboard on somebody. So I think we definitely rely on some of our technology and when we leverage that so we can follow in the database, know when it's time to send out some of those pre-programmed messages. And then, like you said, birthdays, anniversaries, things like that, or you notice something on Facebook, I think it's okay just to reach out like you normally would, like any other person. You talk to them there on the in-between. So I think it's kind of that mixture of just kind of following along as a good friend and providing value and then having a nice system in place in the background to make sure nothing slips through the cracks.
Absolutely. Yeah. If you guys want specific ideas that we can help you with, we'd love to help. Our information's below. Go ahead and give us a call, give us a text. We're happy to talk to you about your own business too.